Hi, this is your Houston chiropractor, Dr. Gregory Johnson. We have Alan in here with us this afternoon. Alan lives here in Houston as well. And Alan comes to see us for several different issues, primarily pain in his mid and upper back and shoulder blade area. But he also has rib pain that emanates around from his thoracic spine, around into the front and all the way up into the sternum area, right?
That's correct.
And in his history, he also complained of neck pain, low back pain, numbness and tingling, specifically down into his big toe. That's L5 nerve, by the way. And bilateral pain in his feet. Bilateral means both sides, so he has pain in both feet. Now, Alan also, during the history, we discovered some things that are of utmost importance, which is why we take a detailed history and do an examination, orthopedic and neurological examination on him. Alan had grand mal seizures, epileptic seizures, back in 2016 and 2014, right?
That's correct.
And they diagnosed you as having a cavernous malformation in your frontal lobe on the right.
That's correct.
But your seizures were before that, right?
No, my first one was on 2014.
Was at the same time then?
Yes.
Okay, so that's what they diagnosed right then.
Yeah.
So just to let you know, I am not treating him for his brain organic neurological disorder. We are going to be treating him for the biomechanical improprieties that I discovered in my examination of his spine, his pelvis, and extremities, as well as the spinal nerve roots where they exit the intervertebral foramina and go out and supply every part of his body. I did orthopedic neurological tests. He doesn't have any contraindications to getting adjusted. So we're going to give him his very first adjustment here at this office today. He's had some previous chiropractic experience, and Alan, why don't you tell him about that?
It wasn't the greatest experience. I went to the joint at the Vintage, and I feel like this is already a better experience than I had over at the joint.
In what way?
You were more personal at one point and asking better questions, and so far I just feel more comfortable here.
So do you feel like I did a thorough history and examination of you today?
Yes, you did. You asked way more questions than they did.
Okay, so let's show them how we do the rest of it then.
Okay.
So I'm going to go ahead and have you do, we've already done this once, but I'm going to show the audience here how we check your posture. So let's close your eyes and bend your head forward and backwards for me, please, sir. And then back to neutral. Okay, now see, I can tell Alan's a side sleeper because his head's forward and translated over to the right on the x-axis, and his head's also rotated on the y-axis to the right. His right shoulder's behind his left shoulder, his right hip's behind his left hip, and his right hip's about 1 inch higher than his left hip as well, which causes his pelvis to translate to the left on the x-axis. Did you get all that? All right. So, we're going to start Alan's adjustment off today on his stomach, face down, prone, we call that. And he's taking medication for his epilepsy, so we never interfere in any of those medicine issues. That's between him and his medical doctor. But I am going to be treating him for what chiropractors treat for, which is the biomechanical improprieties of the spine and the pelvis, vertebral subluxation complex, and entrapped. Oh boy, that would be great. Did you feel that? That was your left SI joint. Man, moved the earth on that one. Now these will be a little sore at first, Alan, because they've been out for a long time. Yep. He has retrolisthesis all the way through his lumbar spine, which is why I'm driving him back forward. Keep breathing for me, Alan. Okay. Man, like busting up concrete. Now your leg was half inch shorter, now it's exactly even. This should feel easier coming up this time than that first one did.
Oh, yes, it does.
There we go. Putting that curve back in your cervical spine. Good. Let's turn you on your back now.
Okay.
I know she got a Windows 10 t-shirt on. You work on Windows 10?
I used to.
Did you?
Yes.
See, I'm bringing his whole head up and back beyond his shoulders now so that his ears behind his shoulders rather than being way up here where it was the first time. Go ahead and put both arms straight out to the sides, palms facing up for me now, please, sir.
Okay.
Slide down just a little bit. There you go. There. There we go. Okay, you can relax your hands right there on your tummy. Let this relax in my hand here. There we go.
Wow.
And you should have felt that from your knee all the way up to your lower back.
Yeah.
Good. You probably even get your ankle because I got my legs around your ankle. There you go. You feel that one up there too?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Let's set you up face over that way. There we go. Alright, just let me have your shoulder. I'll move it through a normal range of motion. See it's a little kinked up there. You feel that crap, just that grinding in there? Okay, let me have this completely. There you go. Ooh, this one's even worse.
Yeah.
That's because you're sleeping on your side too much. Let me have this. Let it go. Alright. Just a little note to self. When you buck or get tight on me, it's going to hurt you
Okay.
more.
I'm trying not to.
I know. Just breathe. Relax. Think about something else. There we go. Better. There it is. Easier said than done, huh?
Mm-hmm.
That's alright, I'll distract you enough to get you in between bugs. Okay, let's come over here on this table now. Excuse me, see? No, you sit there, you're fine. You got front row seat? No, you're fine. Right there.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Slide down this way just a little bit for me, please, Alan. There you go. Okay, so I'm gonna pin both your pelvic bones in here.
Okay.
There. Slide up underneath that just a little bit. Nope, slide up that way. There you go. There we go. Sitting there good and tight. You're not going to get away now. Just let your legs bend and relax naturally with the table. Kind of dark and nasty out there today in town, huh? Was it raining on you guys pretty hard coming in?
Yeah.
Or was it kind of between storms? Yeah. Okay. So we'll get your hair out of the way. There you go. And put this under your skull. Wrap this around your mandible. Take a deep breath through your nose. Exhale with your right big toe. There it is. Yes, sir? You should have felt that all the way down, because I did.
I did.
Good. Alright. Just let your head relax right in my hand. Drop it. That's it. Yes, sir?
Oh, yeah.
Is that a little different in your previous adjustments?
Yes, it was. Oh, it's amazing.
You're probably a little sore for the first 72 hours, like a new workout. Okay, so let's turn sideways and push yourself up with your left arm and stand up over here. There you go. You just want to sit up sideways. Don't ever sit straight up.
Okay.
Because then the vertebrae slip backwards and that's where the nerves are. Stand right here for me. Excuse me. Can you stand?
Wow.
You should feel a little lighter already.
Yeah.
Cool.
That was huge.
Yep. So let's have you close your eyes again now, Alan, and flex your head forward and backwards again. And then back to neutral. Excellent. Take a look in the mirror right now. You're standing up like a military man now.
Right?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
That's a lot better already.
That's a lot better.
Yep. So here's the little things that we're still going to get. You're still a little forward and right, so pull these shoulders up and back. Up and back. Flare these guys way back here so that tightens up that whole trap. Okay, so this one you might want to spread your legs a little further apart so I don't want to knock you over.
Okay.
Okay, we're going to come straight back first in the, no, just let your neck go. Straight back in the Z-axis. Look in the mirror. And then left on the X-axis, because yours is right. And now backwards at the wall behind you. I'm going to tap your atlas right here. And right there, okay, relax. Now flex your head forward and backwards again. This should feel smoother to you this time, actually.
Oh, yeah. That's awesome.
Take a look at neutral now. Yep. Look at your pelvis now, same side.
Oh, wow.
From side to side. It's not elevated anymore because I lock both your pelvic bones in at the ilium there. So, what would you describe to our crack addicts around the world your very first experience of getting your first adjustment here at Advanced Chiropractic Relief?
It was a lot more professional and definitely worth the experience. I feel a lot better almost instantly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank the Lord. Good deal.
Thank you.
Thank you for sharing your experience on YouTube. This is your Houston chiropractor, Dr. Gregory Johnson, coming to you from Advanced Chiropractic Relief in Houston, Texas. We'll see y'all soon.